The brand House of Dastan has quickly become my favorite niche house, and today I'm going to be talking about all 6 of their fragrances and what they smell like. Welcome back everybody, my name is Dalen. Please hit that subscribe button and let's talk about these. Before I actually start testing these, I want to talk about the brand a little bit because I have Light Breeze, which has become my favorite daily driver. This is such a gorgeous citrus, ambroxan, nutmeg. Oh, just so nice. And the bottle, you really can't go wrong. I think that House of Dastan honestly has probably the best looking bottles, and I'm a sucker for a good bottle. They did this one good. For the record, these were sent over to me by House of Dastan. They didn't tell me what to say, they just sent them over, and I'm making content about them, and I'm gonna let you know exactly the truth of what I think. And then you have this little guy, this little 10 ml travel sprayer, and this is Unseen. One of the lightest, easiest to wear, uplifting scent profiles that I've ever smelt. The best way that I can describe it is floating on a cloud. It is this sweet, creamy, musky fragrance. Those are the 2 that I've smelt so far, but we have more in here. Now, when it comes to the brand House of Dastan, it was started by Sonia and Ahmed Arifian. They are the good people behind Max Aroma. You probably know about them. Huge company, they sell a ton of niche fragrances. They decide to start their own brand, which blends niche fragrance with their Persian heritage. So there is a real history behind the brand. And you kind of get that with like ancient Persian architecture with the bottles. Kind of reminds me of like that Great Gatsby look. Very just like high-end, luxurious vibe. And I love it. What we're gonna talk about is the Discovery Kit, because there are 4 scents from this brand that I have never smelt. And I just sprayed a little bit of Unseen on my finger, trying to get it out. So Unseen is a light, powdery, sweet, linen, uplifting scent profile. Has a little bit of creaminess from some sandalwood, but also you have some sweetness from like the vanilla. There's a little bit of fig in there. I can't really tell, but it is in there. If I were to rate Unseen, easily give this one like an 8.5, 8.6. Just so easy to wear. And next we have the other one that I own, and this one, Light Breeze. So I'm getting the blast of citrus in the opening. It's kind of like there's that mandarin orange peel. You also have like bergamot, you have some of those citrus notes in there. You also have like this saltiness that kind of comes out in the dry down. I would say that the longevity and projection is really good. 7-ish, 8 hours later, I'm still smelling it on my clothing, and pretty good. Beautiful scent profile. If you like Percival DNA, if you like fragrances for the spring and summertime. And the bottle, 5 senses. The juice, a little bit green on this one. Ooh, I like this one. Wow, okay, 5 senses? What is that in there? Oh, maybe some apple in here? Like some cinnamon or something too. Interesting. So, fragrance notes, Davana, cardamom, pink pepper, lime, naxolide, tobacco leaves, geranium, orchinox, patchouli, apricot nectar, moss, guaiac wood, benzoin, tonka, vanilla, amber, oud, and santal. Very different from these other ones. This is more of a fall, winter, springtime, maybe not so much in the high heat. Kind of like a spicy vibe. Kind of reminds me of like an apple cinnamon in a way. Vanilla, ambery, warm, spicy kind of fragrance. Really nice. I do love my winter scents. Next, we have you with a question mark. It's light, citrusy, a little bit sweet, maybe a little bit of florals in here. I don't know if there's like some orange blossom or some jasmine in here maybe. Main drivers, sandalwood, fig, jasmine, and milky notes. So we have bergamot, pear, cinnamon, coriander seed, jasmine, milk, fig, white chocolate, freesia, ylang, musks, santal, tonka, and cedar. Sweet, floral, a little bit fruity. I could definitely see my wife liking this one. For our next one, we have Game of Joy. This one has like some purple kind of juice. Whoa. Okay, this one has like a blast of fruit in it. It might be like a passion fruit kind of vibe because it has like that tangy kind of zesty sweetness in it though that you kind of get with passion fruit. This one is a lot fruitier than the other ones. This one might lean a little more feminine just because of that. Our 3 main drivers are passion fruit, timur, pepper, watermelon, and mango. Yeah, this is a very fruity leaning fragrance. We have timur, pepper, cardamom, elemi, pear, incense, violet leaves, passion fruit, mango, watermelon, orchinox, cashmere wood, musks, cypriol, tonka, cistus absolute, santal, and patchouli. Now that I hear watermelon, I can kind of like pinpoint the watermelon in there, but I would say the strongest thing and the most in your face where you're really gonna smell is that passion fruit. If you like fruity, heavy fragrances, then this would be that. Kind of like it. It's different, but I like it. And moving on to our last one, we have Love Flame. Ooh, kind of like powdery almost. Kind of reminds me of Prada El Homme. Yeah, powdery. That's what I would say. It's like a little bit musky, some woody notes in there, but it's like this powdery, musky wood. You know why it has kind of that powdery smell? Because it has iris in here. So we have our three main drivers of orris, chocolate beans, and ambrox. Our fragrance notes are bergamot, cardamom, carrot seed, cypress, mandarin, black pepper, iris, ambret musk, lavender, orchinox, patchouli, vetiver, cedar, tolu absolute, vanilla chocolate, benzoin, castoreum, and santal. You really do smell that iris in there, and I love that scent profile. It's very sexy. If I were to pick, I would say this is like a date night, sexy iris powdery fragrance. I really do like that one. So I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna smell each and every one of them. I'm gonna tell you which is my favorite and which I would rate them from best to worst. And again, none of these scent profiles are bad in my opinion. Some of them are gonna be more for me, and some of them a little more feminine or just not my vibe. Light Breeze. I love that citrus in there, those slightly salty notes. I would rate Light Breeze as about an 8.8 for me out of 10. Unseen. Light, vanilla, creamy, a little bit of sweetness in there, that musk, very uplifting. Imagine yourself floating on a cloud. Unseen, about an 8.6. Yeah, these two are some of my favorites, absolutely. Five Senses. A tobacco, that kind of sweet, that kind of warm, spicy, more of a winter fall fragrance. Like an 8.5, honestly. Love Flame, that iris powdery vibe. I'm gonna give this one like an 8.4 as well. I do love a good iris powdery scent profile. Very like sexy, elegant. There is absolutely nothing wrong with these. I do think that they lean a little more feminine, which for me, this would probably be scent profiles for my wife, not so much myself. And this one is You. This is more of like an elegant, fruity, pear, jasmine kind of vibe. Very like uplifting scent profile. 8.1. Passion fruit, fruity explosion in your face. Game of Joy, yeah, 7.7, nothing wrong with it, just leans a little more feminine. These are 6 incredible scents from the House of Dastan. I would highly recommend that you start off with a sample kit because then you're really gonna know what you wanna buy a full bottle of. You can actually use my code PRAYDiscovery. And if you purchase anything from Max Aroma, if you purchase a full bottle or anything like that, you will get a free tester discovery kit. So you can actually go through and test all 6 of these and see what you want to purchase a bigger bottle of. Because I think House of Dastan is one of the best niche fragrance houses. I think that they're just high quality, the story behind them, the presentation is phenomenal. I just think that they're a really solid brand, and I can't wait to get full bottles of some of these other ones. All right, guys, this was my review on the Discovery set by House of Dastan, a fantastic luxury niche fragrance house. I highly recommend getting your nose on them. If you want to test them out, I do have links in the description for Max Aroma. And also, if you are going to purchase anything, use my code PRAYDiscovery and you're going to get a free discovery kit from the House of Dastan, and you'll be able to sample these before deciding which full bottle you want to get. With that, please give this video a like, subscribe to the channel if you aren't already, and we will see you guys in the next video.